So let's get rid of this Nissan note. So yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time of day it is for you. For me it is 10 o'clock in the morning, and you join me on the A483. That is, I believe, Newtown in Wales, and you join me heading to one of my favourite roads in the Mid Wales area, and it's that good it's even in a Simom Weir book, is in the actual road by itself. And if you can see Kalimoto down there, you can see it's twisty. I just thought I'd put the camera on here because this will give you an idea of what sort of views we're going to be getting. There we go, look, A483 towards the Landroid Wells. But it will also take you down to Radar and Elan Valley. So yeah, I went to Riverside Cafe this morning, which is just a bit further around, just for the Bike and Brew event. What does this sign say? Road closed here. I may have missed it. You can see it's Popular Road, look. But yeah, this is what I call the old way, because obviously we've just come up the bypass. If you just study the map for the area, you can see that this is the very twisty way, and then there's the very much straighter way. Now, despite this road being in the Simom Weir book, I found it by... Oh no! Yeah. Well, there's a nice view. And this is the problem with this road. I was hoping this wouldn't happen. Really hoping this wouldn't happen. Now, to be fair, I was expecting a white van further down, not a bloody bus. Well, that's killed the view, hasn't it? Yeah, so as you, the sat-nav now is telling me 21 miles. We've probably done a couple of miles down to the roundabout. So yeah, it's a good 25 miles down to the crossroads to Elan Valley. And at the bottom of the crossroads you'll find a petrol station and a cafe. Very handy. I'm going to find somewhere to overtake this bus. Ah, some temporary traffic lights up here, that might let me get by him. So we're going to make it through the lights. I'm pretty sure they're further out. Oh, I thought they were there. Good timing. So it's pretty good of the bus driver around here, because these are some very tight roads and he is having to use a lot of it. There's some very good driving. There it is. There it is. Bye bye, Mr. Bus. Yeah, so Simom Weir calls this I think it's Dizzying Bends in his Bikers Britain. I think I've got the first edition, and it's 23. No, 26, I think. Or 23. And this is, here we go, you got the views there. And the good sweepy bends. Why is my sat nav trying to make me do something that I think is wrong? I didn't realise it come to a 30. Yeah, be careful, it comes down to a 30. It's just a bit, yeah, this is the confusing bit. You may be inclined to shoot off to the left there, but no. Oh, here's the temporary traffic lights I was on about earlier. Just follow the road, literally follow the road. That was well timed. I can't remember why the road works here. I think it's to do with the road collapsing. Not a clue. I came this way last week, as you can see, very very popular. Was it last week? Well, a couple of weeks ago I came up this way. I know it was either this last week or last week or the week before. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it's a good road in the other direction, but I prefer it in this direction, going down to Radar. But yes, bloody lovely road. I love this road. The first time I came down here, I've been down here a few times. It's a bit bumpy. Yeah, the first time I came down here was on the old CB500X. In fact, that was the last journey on that bike. It was to Wales. Last proper journey anyway. I came through on the Monday and it dropped the compression on the Wednesday. About 5 miles, probably about 6 or 7 miles from home. And I found this road by accident, I believe. I believe this was a Kalimoto find. As you can see, it goes up there. You know, a nice tight right-hander. The first time I came down there, I got stuck behind a van. A bit of speed off. See the car, can't see the bus. There is a fair few side roads, so just be sensible. I wanted to bring Graham down on his Forza. This road will teach you to trust the bike. we're actually going to get a decent run at it. Don't want to jinx it. Usually you're caught up with traffic by now. And I think my tyre pressures are down a little bit. Probably should have checked them before I go. That was before I left this morning. That was bad rider preparation. Summer's day. This is brilliant. There you go, spot by the river just back there. Sit and have a picnic if you want. Just drop a gear. I mean, if you want a good route from sort of from the England side and you towards the Midlands, I'd recommend starting at the Inglenook Diner and following, I can't remember the name of the A road, but I did come in on it. So the Inglenook Diner's at Welspool. So yeah, head out to Welspool, go to the Inglenook Diner and follow, I'll insert the road name to that roundabout and then come down this way. I mean, you can then follow this on to Aberystwyth if you want, or down to you can follow it out of Simom Weir's way all the way to, I'm pretty sure it's Llandovery, which at that point will drop you onto the Owl's Nest Diner, so that's a good stop as well. Yeah, certainly heed the warnings, that's all I'll say. And what I will say is somewhere down here, I can't remember how far down it is, there is a village stores stroke petrol station on the right. I will point it out when we get a bit closer. But vehicles turn in left and right. Now, I believe it's signposted beforehand. Here it is, look, that's how good I am. The community shop. They have dropped the speed limit, that's okay then. I couldn't remember if they did or not. But yes, no, just be careful here. But they do give you a warning. Looks very Canadian. We're probably halfway down the road. You don't feel like it, you don't feel like you've done that sort of distance, but yeah, we've done about 13 miles. And you was just right through going, that was great. But yeah, just have a bit of respect through the villagey bits. If not, it'll be average speed cameras. And there we go, back into the 60s. Well, back to the Nationals. Sun's trying to come out. Keep trying, son. Keep trying. Oh no, this is the bit. This may be the bit I was fearing. Oh no, just a temporary road surface. Whew. Thought I was going to say road closed. That would have been. That would have been a disappointment. Not the greatest line in the world. Yeah, it seems to be a lot busy the other way. which tallies up with what I've discovered before. Oh, just look at that. Out the bend, into the vision, and there's loads of these little warning signs. The good thing is, you get on this road, you don't even need to look at your sat nav, which is actually a really good job, because you can get very focused on this. You can just get the right sort of music on, you can enjoy this really well. To be fair, to only have 2 miles left of the road before I've caught up to anyone, that's pretty good. It's one of the cleaner runs I've had down here. Look at that. You cannot go wrong with this. It'd be nice if I'd had an Insta360 on the back. That would give you some interesting views, slightly higher vantage point, bit of a third person view, but hey ho. Right, Mark, so we're going to turn off here, going to one of my other favourite roads, but if you follow it, right, it's probably Landroid Wells that goes to, not where I said. But yeah, if we follow it down there, and if you just, let's just say, follow it down there, it'll take you around, and if you do a right at the roundabout, you can go get petrol. Now, I don't need petrol, got half a tank. So, I'm going to go through onto Elan Valley, which, I think I'll put that in another little video. So, just as I leave you on the A44, all that remains for me to say is ride safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.